Hi, I'm Victoria Maclean of Harry Potter Collector UK. Now, I've had a question on my Harry Potter Collector UK Facebook page from one of our followers about doing a video on items that were brought out before the films were released. Now, I think to start off with, I don't have much, and if I do, I wouldn't even know where to start. As you know, I have the biggest collection in the UK, so one of the items that I do have on display permanently, and that's easy to get to, I will mention now. But I'd have to say, if you're interested in collecting things from before the films were released, this is probably the best book you can get. Harry Potter Collectables. Now, a lot of items in this book were items that were released before the films, but they're also items that are mentioned, but there's no picture of them because they were still in production. Now, the item I'm going to show you is this down here. I don't know if you can see that very clearly. I absolutely loved the look of it. It is beautiful. Now, I was looking for quite a while for this on eBay. eBay is always the best place to look for things, for handmade items. Etsy, obviously. And speaking of Etsy, hi Beverly, she loves Etsy. Right, I looked for a long time to find it. I was finding it without the pad, without the pen, but I managed to find one for, I think, £35. So it comes complete with the pen. The ink, I think, is probably not usable now, but it's not been used. So there's a quill in the ink bottle. The paper, still sealed, amazingly still sealed. And you have gorgeous scrolls. Now, this was produced by Hallmark in 2000. So remarkably, it was when the films were due to come out, just before the films were due to come out. And of course, it is marked at the bottom. It's one of my favourite pieces for the period of its time. It's just so different, so interesting, so unusual, and I just absolutely love it. And it's made of obviously glass and ceramic. It's gorgeous. So yes, if you are collecting or feel like collecting anything regarding before the films or just after the films were released, this book is brilliant. Let me see if I can find you something else. It has all the information. Oh, here's another item. I think this was produced before the films were released. This one here. I have this as well. This is in the cabinet. There's a lot of items in here about the books. It's very American, the story, the book, because obviously it tells you all about, it's quite funny actually, it tells you all about London and what to find in London, for people who've never been to London before. I was actually born about 30 miles from London, so my mum was brought up in Kensington. So it's very much home to me. There's all sorts of things in here about J.K. Rowling, about the boy who almost played Harry Potter. Now that is an interesting story. He was almost Harry Potter. But let's face it, Daniel Radcliffe, he is perfect, isn't he? There's things in here about the books. There's clothes that you can get. But again, majority of the things in this book aren't available anymore, obviously. A lot of things aren't. This was published in America. They are available on Amazon. This was published in, where is it? This was published in 2000. So that explains the prototype or the pre-photos of the items that are available to buy. Tells you how to look after your collectibles, what happens if there's breakages in them. It is actually a very good book. What else? There's items where you can write down your collection. There's plenty of note space. The first lot of hourglasses are in here. You've got companies from Hallmark, Kurt S. Adler, Enesco. I'm dyslexic, so I'm used to writing these things down. Things like these items. I have this. I don't have these. I have all of those charms, all of those, the collectible showcase story scopes. But then you don't want to know about that. You want to know what else is in here. So items like this that were produced just when the films were coming out. I love Dumbledore, isn't he beautiful? That is Department 56. Now, Department 56 were the makers of this amazing thing here, which is also something I have. It spins around. It has little drawers where you have to look for a magical key that opens this door in the back that contains the Philosopher's Stone. And it is ceramic. It's beautifully decorated. These you can probably get for a decent price at the moment. I think I paid maybe about £50–60 for this. I actually have two of these. One of them's broken, one of them isn't. I was gutted when it arrived from America. They hadn't packaged it well and the whole thing just came apart in transit. I was devastated. But I managed to get another one. So there's this one. There is also, let me pop that down. I don't think it's in here, is it? No. There's also an item produced by Department 56 of Hogwarts. Now, it's actually Hogwarts scene. If any of you put it into eBay, there are some available. They are asking quite a lot for them. Some of them won't ship to the UK because these items are fairly big. But it's a beautiful piece, and it's a scene of Hogwarts with moon and stars in the background, with a gorgeous, like, ornate frame. And it's very 3D, and it also lights up. It's really pretty, so that's always something to get hold of. I can't get hold of it because they won't ship to the UK, but anyone in America, go for it, why not? What else can I say? Yes, this book, Harry Potter Collectables, for anyone who wants to get the really early items that were released. This is definitely worth getting. You can get them on Amazon. Probably on eBay you'll find them there as well, and I think there might be a digital download version, but it's always nice to have the book. There's some great fun stuff in here. I really like looking at it, and these items that are in here are available on eBay, so not all of them, but some items you will get for a good price because they're just not something people know about. Always worth it. Anyway, I'm Victoria Maclean of Harry Potter Collector UK. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now.